Hi, darlings. Hope you're doing well this evening. Sorry, I'm coming a bit late today. Today I'm going to be talking about why relationships suck. It's a very beautiful episode, and I know you should be with your jotting pad to jot one or two, or just pick a cozy spot where you have to enjoy this informative idea I'm going to be passing to you. Thank you. I know if this is your first time of joining Mumzibah, please don't forget to click on the follow button, become a sharp follower, and you can also click to say hi on through the review. All right, after the episode, after listening, you can drop your review based on what you have heard from me via this episode, and I'll be very obliged to quickly respond to you. All right, thank you. So today, I promised us that we're going to be talking about why relationship sucks. Far from the fact that relationship is a beautiful thing for most people out there, I just have to tell you that relationship sucks for some other persons. So today we are going to be seeing the reason why relationship can really look sucking. All right, so come on, let's go. It is very important to note that not all relationships suck. Yeah, as I said earlier, and many people find joy, fulfillment, and support in their romantic partnerships. However, some individuals may feel that relationships are challenging or unsatisfying for various or different kind of reasons. Okay. So I'll be telling you my own part of this, my take on this, my share on this. Okay. As we write together. All right. So that's why you have to, stick with me so that we can write through this together. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna learn a lot. All right, so here are some common reasons why some people might perceive relationship as very, very difficult. That's what I mean when I say relationship sucks. All right, okay, so number one could be unrealistic expectations. Okay, when a person is having an unrealistic expectation about his or her partner in a relationship, okay, relationship itself can set the stage for disappointment. It's very, 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 very important for us to understand, all right, to set stage, to understand that realistic expectations is very important for us to set and understand that no one is also perfect. All right, so number two thing there is communication issues. People have communication barriers, communication issues in a relationship, and this can lead to misunderstanding, conflicts, reoccurring conflicts every now and then. And I've seen some people in relationship that they could have conflict, and this conflict will make them to go to court like several times in a month. Okay, it becomes an abuse, become a nuisance. Okay, before their friends and before people around them, and just feel frustrated, and you hear them that they say just want to back off from that relationship because of communication issues. There are a lot of things that can bring people together to want to be relationship partners. All right, a lot of beautiful things, maybe through the attractiveness of the other partner, through the initial flow you had together. But after everything, it's not about that. Most people feel that, okay, for the very first time, you love this person and you are going into a relationship with this person and things are going well. All of a sudden, you start living together and you find out that things are not unfolding the way you envisaged them or formally saw them to be before. And you start to find out, and you see some people start to have hex in their relationship, and they're like, I just think this relationship cannot really go anymore. I just want to tell you, the first stage of the thing you experienced in your relationship was lost. You lost it over each other, and after loss comes the trial of, can you really love this person or not? Because you start to see the real person in real time, all right, from that person you're into a relationship with, all right. So, and part of these issues, when people start to see the reality, like, I can't cope with this man, and before you know, they back up of the relationship. So one of the thing that can make relationship really difficult also is communication issues. Lack of trust is the foundation of every strong relationship, and when trust is broken or lacking in a relationship, can lead to jealousy, can lead to insecurity, and it can also lead to conflict. As I said before, on and off conflict that happens every now and then, and this is not very, very healthy for a relationship that you want to be proud of. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I can tell you another point that can really make relationship look sucking, and this is a mismatched values and goals. All right, you see, a lot of partners out there, they have significant different values. They come from different backgrounds, and they have different pursuits, different goals, different priorities. And and when these different priorities come together and it's not suiting and it's not working in the same plane, it can lead to a lot of disagreement. I've seen a lot of relationships that start on a very, very good note, and maybe before 2 weeks there's a breakup, and you see the man and the woman just part ways, and they are no longer doing again, and before you know, they become enemies to each other. I've seen that a lot of things causes that, and one of which is mismatched values and goals. So if you are into, that's why there is a room and a template for what is known as courtship, and I advise that before you get into this serious relationship with your partner, it's very, very important and concerning for you to study yourself. When you're studying yourself, I don't mean study your bodies, I mean studying your goals, your achievement. Are you moving on the same plane? Do you have the same drive? Okay, to some extent. And when you find out that you are actually moving on the same plane, it makes the relationship very, very easier. All right, so I'm going to be telling you on that point that can really make relationships suck, and this is unresolved issues. Past issues or baggage that isn't being addressed can resurface in a relationship, causing ongoing challenges. Yes, I've seen some issues in a relationship. Many people, they have breakups from their previous relationship, and they move into the next one, and you see they keep on carrying that baggage, the cause of that breakup in their heart, and they use their eyes to always have that kind of scenario and imagination, to always imagine that, oh, the next partner should also do this. I think maybe when they start seeing some signs, they will not take time to really study if this sign is really going the way they feel that it went with their previous relationship. And before you know what is happening, there's a hitch in the relationship, and there's a breakup finally. And you see, this kind of persons, they don't want to go into relationship for a long time. They feel, I've been heartbroken countless times, and because of this, I don't want to go into relationship. You can see situations like lack of independence. It is essential and very, very important for all individuals in a relationship to maintain a sense of independence and not overly rely on their partner for happiness or fulfillment. All right, I'll tell you this, okay? Because if you are a kind of person that goes into a relationship with a sense of being dependent on your partner, or feel that I see many people, especially in Nigeria and Africa, and some persons out there, you see them, they feel that a marriage is an achievement. Yes, of course, it's an achievement, though I see it, I perceive it as another phase of life, okay, that can come anytime for any person at all. All right, and it's there. Phases are meant to come. All right, so when you see it as that, it's beautiful and you are kind of relaxed. But when you see it as something that, oh wow, I'm not married yet, and I'm not married yet, so I can do all I can do so that I just get married. I don't mind. I just want to get married, okay? It's like gonna be like a trophy for me now to have. Okay, it's gonna be like an achievement I want to just achieve before the end of this 2024. And you see some people, they do silly things just because they want to get engaged, just because they want to get married, and this can make them be so dependent. I've seen some people. I had one of my girlfriend in school. She was saying that she's just praying to get married. She don't want to be this kind of bookie kind of person that studies all the time. She just want a man who's going to put her as a full-time housewife at home. I was like really? She said that's what she wants for herself. I came to say that everybody have a lot of priorities. Everybody have kind of thinking in imaginations. They have what they want for themselves, certain goals they set for themselves. I see such a thing as she's already developing dependence on the man. She's already developing dependence on the relationship to get her well-being, to get money, to get many things just from that man. Any man coming to her is like, oh wow, this is my trophy for me to get a better life, or to get everything at ease where I just relax and see everything unfold. All right. And when you get into that relationship and you find out that things are not coming forth the way you think about it, such person can start to see a relationship as being sucking, and as if a relationship sucks, and because of that they might not have the genuine flair and drive to continue with relationship. All right, some can back off and be alone. Some can decide to be single mom, single dad, because more expectations were needed from that partner that they were going into a relationship with, and because they lack self-independence, it can really cause problems in their relationship lifestyle, and it's not really good. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna be telling you a short piece of my life. I had such kind of a different kind of a challenge like this. I used to perceive relationship as something that really sucked. I never really wanted to go into a long relationship or relationship at all with any man. Okay, because right from when I was a child, from the things I saw around me, I kept on seeing the marriage of my aunties and uncles. Their relationship was not so perfect, and when I got to school, I hear my aunties in school complain about their boyfriends, complain about their husbands, and I was like seriously, this is what is happening in a relationship. I'm so scared. I don't think I can go into relationship. And 80% of what I kept on hearing from the cries of these victim women were my husband is cheating. After I've been with him about 20 years, about 15, about 10 years, I noticed that he had a child outside, has a family he's faithful to. He has a family that he's giving almost like 30% or 70% of all his savings and salaries and all his achievements. I became very scared. And there was another case I was saying that the man is a woman beater, always beating and pouncing on his wife. It got to a time it affected me mentally. I didn't really want to go into a relationship. And even if I should find myself around any man, I'm not always happy. And even if I'm happy with him for some reasons that maybe could be trivial, I don't really want to see us going really far. And this really changed my mentality towards relationship. And I think many children out there had this kind of background while growing up, and it has kept some people single till death. If you ask them, they will tell the truth. What they saw growing up made them not to have any flair for a relationship, and it has turned a lot of ladies out there into lesbians. It has turned a lot of guys out there into gay, and they just want to be alone, so that they can live away from such kind of an atmosphere. So that was my own share from how I really saw a relationship within a period when I was growing till 17, 18. I never really loved anything about that. I was never fascinated by whatever you call relationship with guys. Long-term relationship that can involve intimacy. I don't really want to go into that then. Even when I went into it, I felt like, what am I doing? It doesn't last. I was like, what's this? I don't want somebody to come and repeat the same thing that my uncle did, my aunt. I want some people to start to repeat the same thing I've been hearing from girlfriends outside. So because of that, I perceived relationship that way. All right. So if you're the kind of person that you've not been so confident around this because of this is part of the reason that some people lost their lives, their parents lost their lives because of bad relationship stories and testimonies that they had when they were growing up. I think this is for you. I think this is the reason why most of them are like that. You don't have to judge them so fast, because one thing I know is that every human being have what we call mentality, and what happens in their life is like 90% based on what they can grab into their memory. All right, so that is it. So you don't have to blame people for all those kind of stuff. So another one I'll be talking about is what could such people like me then in my group, some people in my group, then how do you think that they can really say relationships suck? They can say relationship as a thing that suck is when there are poor conflict resolution skills, inability to resolve conflict in a healthy way can lead to ongoing issues and resentment. All right, and stress and external pressures also can cause it. Emotional or physical abuse, as I said earlier, can also cause it. Lack of compatibility. Sometimes people discover that they are not well matched. I said before about the mismatching thing. With their partner in terms of interest, values, and lifestyles. And it is very important and very key to remember that in every relationship is very, very unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. So don't be don't judge so early. Why you see some parents like, why is that this girl don't want to get married at this age? Why is that this man is not wanting to get anything involved with a lady and he has everything? If you go deep down and have a heart-to-heart discussions with them, you find that there are some underlying issues. Some they are ashamed to voice out. Some they feel scared about it, and some they don't just want to look into it because it's annoying. All right, but I have some advice for you, because this advice really helped me. I'm really advising those people who really see relationship as a sucking thing. I'm also a relationship therapist, and I'll be telling you that relationship on the other end is very beautiful. I never saw this coming. It's beautiful, especially when you meet with someone who truly loves you, who really understands the meaning of love. All right, so it's a ball game that can really make you forget those kind of memories of you seeing relationship as a thing that sucks, and start to see relationship as something that is hopeful, something that you can need for yourself. Because in this life we are meant to network as individuals. That's why we are social beings, and if you don't relate with someone, you don't have a companion, there are some places that are lacking. All right, you might end up going to work, coming back, and there's no succor for you at home. All right, you might be sick, and maybe you just need to call one or two friends who may be so busy that they may not be able to have time for you. But when you have a companion, irrespective of what he or she is doing, he holds you that obligation to make sure you're okay, healthy wise, and take you to the hospital and make sure you're okay. All right, relationship is not about now. It's about how it goes, like when you're 65, 70, 75, when you're weak. That's why companionship is very important. I see many celebrities and a lot of persons say don't want to get married. They can say like that. They can enjoy the fun of being single and all this kind of shit. I tell you, this is all a mirage and a facade, because, darling, there's a time that will come in your life and you start to wish that you have a companion that you really shared memories with. And I mean a roadside companion that you met along and that doesn't know a shit about you. I mean someone that you started your life with, like for years, you have children with, and you built sad and happy momentums with, and at least this will make relationship. At least, and you can always sober reflect on all those kind of memories you've created, you've made, you've had together. You have as a point of discussion, a point of hope, a point of satisfaction. So one way or the other, through discussion, when you are elderly, when you are old together, stricken years, it can also keep you healthy. All right. Effective communication, mutual respect, trust, and share the values are often key components of successful and fulfilling relationship. If you are facing any challenge in your relationship, seek the guidance of a therapist. You can always reach out to me via voice note on Mumzibah Talks, or you can send me any message via my email, Mumzibah. The Mumzibah is MUMZIBAH BAHH. That's for my Gmail at gmail.com. You can tag me and tell me anything. I'll be willing to help. I'll be so obliged. Okay, or you can seek for a counselor that can provide valuable insight and support. So I'm gonna be leaving you here, and it's gonna help you a lot. And I'm gonna be coming up with a very, very interesting one tomorrow. I want you to stay tuned to Mumzibah. Keep on checking, click to become a follower, and I'm gonna be telling you giving you some SME challenges overview. Right then, I remember Mumzibah. Love you. Bye.